Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new year, a new decade. Happy 2020. This is my first video of the year, and the reason that I have been MIA, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, I've been sick and really sick. Like, really tried my best to work through it, but I had a fever, I had no voice. I was just a hot mess. Like, I looked a mess, I sounded a mess, like it was just not cute. So this is the first day that my voice is almost sounded normal. I'm still a little nasally, you might be able to hear it, I might sniffle a little bit, but other than that, like, I'm pretty much okay. But it's been 2 weeks of pure hell. But we're good. I'm here. We're going to be doing the best of series. I really thought this was going to go up before we hit the new year, but again, I was unable to film for 2 solid weeks because of this sickness. So we're doing it now. Better late than never. But the first installment of that series is going to be the best of skin and hair from the past year. And when I say the best of, I really just mean my favorite products that I came across or that I was using this past year. Some of the things are new, some of the things are new to me, maybe not new products, but that came across my plate this year and that I just absolutely fell in love with. There are definitely some things that I've been using that I'm not putting in this video because maybe they were in last year's or in past videos, and products that you guys already know that I love and use and talk about. And most of these products that I'm going to mention you've heard me talk about, some of them maybe not, but yes, that's what we're going to be doing today. So yeah, I also have a podcast that went live last week that covered all of my best of 2019 things, including highlights of my personal life, my professional life, and all of the products in one podcast. So even though I'm going to be breaking this up into, different videos for YouTube, if you want to go and have it all in one place, it will be on that podcast episode. I will link it in the description box down below. And if you guys are not following my podcast, I don't know why. It is the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast, and all the details on that are always in the description box as well. So I'm going to wrap up this intro, and we are going to get into it. If you guys would like to see my best of skin and hair products from 2019, then keep on watching. That post-nasal is so real. I didn't even put lashes on today. I haven't worn lashes in like forever. But I'm going on a date tonight, and I don't want to wear lashes on the date, so this is what we've got. And if you are curious about this makeup look, it is in my first date makeup look video that I did a few weeks ago. Might be a month ago now. But I did this, pretty much this exact look in that video, so you can check that out if you're curious as to how to get this look. And what products I used, because I used the same products that I used in that video as well. So anyway, best skin and hair. I'm going to just tackle hair real quick and get it out of the way. It is my least favorite topic in all of beauty. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. I rarely talk about hair and hair products and stuff like that because I keep looking at my hair. Speaking of my hair is the bane of my existence. I hate all things hair. I hate doing my hair. I hate getting my hair done. I hate styling my hair. I hate dealing with my hair. And I have the longest hair. Like, I have so much hair. So why do I hate it? I don't know. Hair has always been that, like, it's been a struggle for me. Like, I'm not good at doing my hair. And I think that's pretty much it. Like, I don't have patience to do it, and I'm not skilled at doing it, and it never comes out the way I want it to, except for, like, your basics, like curling it with a curling iron and stuff. But, like, when it comes to thinking outside the box or getting inventive or whatever, like, it's just not my thing. So I don't talk a lot about hair products, but I also don't venture outside of the products I know and love too often. Is that crooked? Am I crooked? I feel like this looks crooked. Maybe it is crooked because I don't feel like I'm crooked. I just really use the same products over and over because I know that they work, and I don't change my hair often. Like, I keep it long because it's the easiest for me to do. But also too, because I have long hair and it's not extensions, it's all my hair, I really don't blow dry it. And because of this, it's become, you know, important for me to find products that are going to work well with air dried hair. So my favorite product that I came across this summer is definitely from Olaplex. It is the number 6. I think it's called the Reparative Conditioner. It is a leave-in conditioner. I'm out of it right now, freaking out. That's why my hair looks like it does. I have lots of frizzies and stuff. But I will put a picture of it up on the screen. It is an amazing product. I want to say it's like $28. It is at Sephora. And I feel like when I use it, I can literally air dry my hair. And once it's dry and I brush it all out, it looks like I blew dry it, which is amazing. I don't like heat damage on my hair, so because I don't like to go to the salon, and I just like to leave it be. And in order to do that, I have to keep the heat styling to a minimum. So if I am going to put heat on my hair, it's going to be a curling iron, not a hair dryer. If that makes sense. So anyway, that product is by far like my favorite product of the year that I came across, that I love so much. Just Olaplex in general is probably the best hair brand I've ever tried in terms of effectiveness overall, when it comes to like my frizz and shine and smoothness and all that. But the number 6 is definitely like my number 1 hair product of the year. Another product that I have been using a ton, I'm actually almost out, and that is the Moroccan Oil treatment for all hair types, the original Moroccan Oil. This product is not new by any means. But I went through this entire thing. I don't know if you can see, but there's like this much left at the end of the bottle. I love this for my ends. I have just really had to deal with having dry ends living in the desert. And so I always just use like dry shampoo at my roots. And I always use the Batiste dark brown dry shampoo. I can talk. I use that every day. I've used it for years. I've talked about it for years. Like, nothing's changed. There is no other dry shampoo that will ever come close to being what that is for me. So I use that all of the time, and then I've been using this on my ends, and this has definitely been like a this year thing. I think it took me the whole year to get through this, but I only wash my hair twice a week, which is another thing. So I put this on my ends probably every single day that I don't wash my hair. So love that. And then the other hair product, I think there's only one more, right? Yeah, the only other hair product that I want to talk about is more about the brand, but the products as well, and that's from the brand Ingredients. And I did do a podcast episode where I had the founder of this brand on the show. This is what a real green beauty brand should be. There are a lot of natural beauty brands on the market that aren't actually what you and I probably think of when we think natural. But this brand really, really is. The other thing too is with a lot of like clean beauty brands, you might find that the result you get from using them isn't the same as the brands that maybe have the bad shit in them, you know? So, you know, I've definitely noticed that with like makeup products and things like that. And with this stuff, I do not notice the chemicals are missing from this. This is 100% plant-based, 100% made from plants. Every part of this is made from plants. And the plastic that they're using in the bottle is actually from already recycled plastic. So they're not taking new plastic and making their bottles. They're actually using recycled plastic. So it's 100% sustainable beauty product. It's okay to go down the drain. It's not going to hurt the environment, and it's actually good for your hair. And on the bottle, you'll see the ingredients. There's 2 columns. There's the ingredient and where it comes from. So you can see, like, if there's a name that looks really complicated and very chemically, like cocamidopropyl hydrosultane. That sounds scary. That's from coconut. So you can really see it's very transparent about where things are coming from. So you're not looking at this and being like, ooh, this sounds really scary. Oh, okay, well, I can see this hydrolyzed pea protein comes from pea. Benylsterol is from rapeseed and palm. You know, it's just very, very clear, and I love that. Also, the founder is just like his mission to have this brand on the market is one that comes from his own personal health scare and wanting to find clean products for himself, learning what these things do to our body and our health, the negative ingredients, the petrochemicals. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I have done podcast episodes about this, about ingredients and what actually synthetic fragrance and phthalates are made from and where they come from and why they are so bad and what they actually do. So if you guys are interested to learn more, if you're not, educated on that sort of thing, I did make an episode so that we can kind of make sure that we're educating each other and knowing what we're buying, and at least being a conscious consumer, that you're not thinking that you're putting something natural on you that actually isn't natural. You know what I mean? So anyway, I love this. These hair products work really well. I've been using them. I don't miss the chemicals at all. I feel like my hair looks clean. It looks shiny. It looks good. Sans chemicals. All right, so let's get into skincare, yeah? Let me just make sure, because I have a list here in my bullet journal of my best of 2019 products. Let's start with like face wash. First, the thing that I actually wash my face with is this guy, and this is a Kroon, and this is basically like almost face cloth like disc, and it comes in different colors. And basically the idea is that you can wet this and you can wipe your makeup off without having to use any soap or any kind of makeup remover. I don't use it that way. I will say I do definitely use a makeup remover or a face cleanser with this, but I love how easy this thing is. I wet it, I just wipe all my makeup off, I rinse it out, and it's easily thrown in the washing machine. So I really love that. It's easy to travel with. I used to use face cloths, and I used to ruin all my face cloths and get mascara all over them and everything. I love that this is just washable, and it looks clean and beautiful afterwards. And I think it does a really good job at just getting everything off. So I really love that. And then the cleanser that was my go-to over and over and over last year, I kept going back to it. Now, mind you, bear in mind that when I talk about all these products, I have used a ton of skincare over the last year, trying new stuff. I get new things all the time, but the ones that I choose to go back to every single time, that's what we're talking about today. And the face cleanser I always go back to is the Special Cleansing Gel from Dermalogica. I've been using this for years. I love it so much. It's very gentle. There's no fragrance in it. It's soap-free foaming gel cleanser, all skin types. Dermalogica is a brand that I really love because they don't put synthetic fragrance in their products. They don't put a lot of garbage in the products that my skin is really sensitive to. So it's a brand I trust. It's a brand I've used for a long time. And I love this because my skin does well on it. So it never does me wrong. It doesn't dry my skin out. I had an incident when I was sick where I was blowing my nose so much that literally like my skin was just peeling off of my face. Like I have not been that dry in such a long time. Like literally it was like cracked, and I could like pick pieces of skin. I know it sounds disgusting, but I could pick pieces of skin, like just peel them off my chin, my nose, like all around my face. And I was trying a different facial cleanser at the time also. So I ditched that and went back to this, and now we're good. You can see my nose is still a little red because I'm still having to blow it every now and then, but it's not dry anymore. And I have the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation on my face right now, and that's like a matte full coverage foundation that you're probably not going to want to put on your face when your skin's dry, but my skin looks back to good now, I think. There was one brand skincare brand that was the standout brand for me of the year. I think last year it was definitely Dermalogica. I used the most Dermalogica products of any other brand last year in 2018. But for 2019, 100%, there was a newcomer, stole my heart, pushed all of my favorites aside. Basically, I will say this brand swept me off my feet, and I've never looked back, and that is definitely Algenist. Now, I had the VP of product development on my podcast. This is how I was introduced to this brand. I had heard of the brand, but I had never tried their products, and I didn't know much about them. I was never really drawn into their packaging. Was very basic. It wasn't anything that I was like, ooh, I really want to try that. And I didn't hear a lot of people talking about the brand, so I just wasn't moved to try it. And then I had Tammy Yeaser, the VP of Product Development, on the podcast. I learned about this brand and what it's about. Now, they had sent me a bunch of products to try before the interview so that I would kind of have more knowledge about the brand. And I'll tell you what, after like 3 weeks of trying the products before the interview, I was like, oh my God, like I really like these. Like my skin looked amazing. My favorite product that they have, my favorite product of all of their products that I've tried is the liquid collagen. This right here. It's a serum. It is made of algae. Algae regenerates your skin. It's magical. It's magic. It's amazing. Okay, so let me explain. So I get Botox every 4 months minimum. Like every 4 months. Sometimes I get a touch up like a little bit sooner depending on like when I always get my injectables in LA. I live in Las Vegas. I go back to LA like once a month, once every other month, and I always go and get whatever I need touched up. You know, maybe it's a little filler, maybe it's a little Botox, whatever it is. So I haven't had any Botox since September-ish. Like, look at my forehead moving. She moves. Let me tell you, that is unacceptable in my world. I don't play that. I do not want wrinkles, so I'm always all about the preventative aspect of Botox. But ever since I started using this, I feel like I don't need Botox as much. I don't. Like I'm not, like, before I would feel like if I didn't have it, I could see lines starting to form. I don't see anything starting to form, and I've had movement for well over a month, maybe longer. I have movement here. I have movement everywhere. And I swear to you guys, this product is keeping my skin looking youthful, looking wrinkle-free, looking amazing. Like, amazing. Like, there are no words. But I'm also using their sleeping collagen, which I'm out of, which it stresses me out to be out of this. But I will get more. I'll get more. The thing with these products are they are very expensive. This is like a thick body butter, like thick and rich. It doesn't break me out or anything weird. It just makes my skin look so hydrated when I wake up in the morning. And then the other product that I love from them is the Alive Prebiotic Balancing Moisturizer. And this helps balance the microbiome of your skin. Your skin has microscopic organisms living on it that help with your pH and the balance of your skin. And when we use beauty products, it does disrupt them. They can die, and it's a whole thing. So I love this because it just balances everything out. When your microbiome is disrupted, you'll find that you'll get rosacea, acne, like all kinds of skin conditions. But when your microbiome is at, I don't know what the right word is, homeostasis? I don't know. Like when it's all balanced, your skin won't have those types of issues. You won't have a lot of discoloration, redness, and skin conditions. And I just find when I use this, my skin, and it's not as thick of a moisturizer as I'm used to using for my skin. Let me say that as well. Like I like a heavy, thick ass moisturizer. And when I first started using this, I was a little skeptical because I'm like, it's not as thick and like rich as like I want my moisturizer to be, but yet it does what it's supposed to do. My skin looks hydrated and fresh and even and just good. So I guess what I'm trying to say, and I know I'm going off about this brand, but this is the first time I've used products from a brand that I've actually really seen the best results, like real results. Over time, my skin looks better than it ever has. And I feel like when you look at, if you look back at my videos from a few years ago, when, like, let's say I did a makeup tutorial and I had no makeup on, and you can see that my skin is red and splotchy and discolored, and, you know, I have large pores, and, you know, you can just see all of the things that are my problems on my skin. And I think that, you know, that goes with any influencer, like any YouTuber, when they're doing their makeup, you're going to see their skin for what it is. And I think if you look back at those videos and you see my skin then, and then you look at videos from 2019 of my bare face doing my makeup, it's pretty crazy the difference in how my skin looks. And I think that's a testament to this brand and what this brand has done for me. Is it for everybody? I think everybody's different. But in terms of my issues, which is dryness, aging, you know, wanting to get rid of any fine lines and wrinkles or prevent any fine lines and wrinkles, I think this brand has been the best. And I can't say enough about them. Now, that said, they are very expensive. I do have a discount code. I did ask for that because, you know, I don't really feel comfortable pushing a product or a brand on you guys that is really expensive because, listen, we can't all afford it, and I get that. So I do have a discount code. It is in the description box. I believe it's Jamie W right now. It changes every couple months, but it is 20% off, which is crazy. I mean, that's VIB Rouge % off. You know what I mean? So I think that's a really great discount. And if you guys are interested in trying out the products, I mean, you might as well do it on a discount. So, yeah. All right, so the next product that I fell in love with in 2019 is from Origins. It's their Hello Calm Relaxing and Hydrating Face Mask with Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. I've talked about this many times on my channel. I think this came across my desk in the spring, either February, March-ish, maybe, of last year. And I haven't shut up about it since. I mean, this mask, I'm not a masker, okay? I do not mask, generally speaking. I'm a situational masker. If I have dry skin, I'm going to mask. If I have a breakout, I might mask. If I have like something going on with me, I'm going to seek out a mask that's going to deal with whatever I'm dealing with. Since using Alginist, I don't deal with much, so I don't really mask. But when I'm going through a dry situation, like I was when I was blowing my nose and having scaly skin, and sometimes I go through situations if I venture off my Alginist routine and I try something else, something might happen. You never know. But anyway, when I have dry skin, I pull this bad boy out, do a little 15-minute green face mask, I'll wash it off, and it looks like I just had like a gallon of water. My skin is hydrated and glowy and amazing, and it is so crazy, you guys. After I used this, I used it last week when my skin was all gross. My skin looked 1,000 times better just from 15 minutes with this. I swear it's the cannabis sativa oil. I think cannabis is magical in skincare, and I just love this mask so much. It's at Sephora. You can get a sample and try it out for yourself. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Okay, I'm not acne prone, but Flo plays me every now and then, and I will get like a breakout. Like I have, what do I have? I had a couple right here that are still there, but I used a full coverage foundation. They're like going away. They were like the under the skin ones that just never go away. Anyway, when I do have a breakout, I will pull out this from DermaE. It is the tea tree and vitamin E oil. The tea tree is antibacterial. The vitamin E oil will prevent scarring. So it will help it heal faster, and it will make sure that it doesn't scar, and it will heal fast and easy. You got to use it every day though. Vitamin E oil will eliminate any scar, every scar. Vitamin E oil is magical. Fun fact, I burned my leg on the side of a Harley Davidson many years ago on 4th of July, drunk. But I caught on the back of a motorcycle. The pipes on a Harley are exposed. I bumped my leg on it, singed me, 2nd-degree burn down to the meat. It was gross. Should have left the nastiest scar. It was probably like a burn like this big. And I used, once it healed, you have to let like the scab heal. But once it healed, I put vitamin E on it every single day until it disappeared. And you would never even know that ever happened to me because it's gone. Swear by vitamin E oil. So if you are prone to acne scarring, try this because it will help. Now, if you're acne prone, is this going to help you if you have lots of acne? No, probably not. But it will help with the scarring. So, you know, vitamin E oil is going to help with any scarring. But is it going to, you know, tackle, you know, hormonal acne or anything like that? I don't know. It just helps me when I spot treat. So take that for what it is. I love this though. I think it works really well for that. And the last product I want to talk about for skin is my tanning mousse of 2019, and that was the Loving Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. This is the dark natural olive color. I'm a self-tanning person. I self-tan. I never like to be pale AF. I'm as white as this backdrop in real life. And another fun fact, when I was in junior year in high school, maybe, I had jet black hair, and I wore Rum Raisin from L'Oreal. Who remembers Rum Raisin? It was like that brown lipstick, the 90s. And my nickname was Morticia. I was so pale. I was like ghostly pale with brown lipstick and black hair. That's another fun fact. So anyway, I like to self-tan. Loving Tan did send me a package in the spring, I think. And I had never tried their products. I know a lot of influencers talk about their products. I had never personally tried them. They are based in Australia. So I tried them, fell in love with them, used them all of 2019. So this was my favorite of the year. I think last year I mentioned Sally Hansen Airbrush Legs Tanning Mousse. Still a top favorite. $12 at Ulta. Can't go wrong if you know you're on a budget. But I do like this one because I feel like it does last long and it doesn't break up when it fades. Sally Hansen doesn't either, but I hate that when your self-tanner starts breaking up on your skin and you look like you have leprosy. Like that's a hard pass. Like I've tried self-tanners that do that and I'm like, no, I'll throw them away. I'm not doing that. So that is it for today's video. Sorry if I'm being silly and loopy. I've been sick for 2 weeks and this is the first video I've shot in quite a while and I'm just feeling a little sassy. I'm happy. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be filming. I'm happy to be hanging with you guys. So I'm excited for 2020. I hope you guys are too. I'm excited to, see what this year has in store for us. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you gave me in 2019. And if you joined the family in 2019, thank you. I'm excited to have you. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below what your favorite product of 2019 was for skin and / hair. And also, what kind of videos do you guys want to see from me coming up? Do you have any requests or anything you want me to try, test, anything you want to see, any makeup you want me to do, any makeup looks you want me to do, any series ideas you'd like to see on my channel? Feed me. Give me your feedback and your thoughts. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell so you never miss when I upload a video. You can follow me on social. My handle's @GlamLatte. And don't forget the Glam Latte Beauty Podcast is on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, CastBox, and iHeartRadio. All those details are in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys. I just wanna hold you.
I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you.